Alright y'all, I'm back again. It's Wednesday. I knew I wouldn't be able to ship only 3 days a week. We had 3 sales today over on Amazon, so here I am having to ship out another day in a row. So here we go, y'all. We sold 4 items today. 3 of them are over on Amazon, so that's why I'm out here shipping them. One of them's on Mercari, so I figured if I'm out here doing Amazon, I may as well go ahead and ship this one. These are all pretty simple to ship items, so it won't take me long anyways. But let's go over them. Alright y'all, first up, we sold 2 of these Battlefield 5 games right here. You know, we picked these up at Target a while back for like $5 each. And we got 2 of those going out of here today. And they sold for $19.98. Next up, this is an item. This right here is an item my wife picked up some time ago. She picked up a large lot of false-graph items. You can't see false-graph on the bottom of it, but trust me, it is from the Yorktown collection, and I don't know exactly what this little thing is called. Apparently, it is a covered sugar bowl, and my wife discovered like maybe less than 2 weeks ago that you can sell some of these false-graph items over on Amazon, so she listed a few of them. She delisted them from eBay and put them up there, and this is the first one we've sold, and I don't know exactly what she's got in this thing, maybe a buck or two, but y'all, that little thing right there sold for $26.97. And then I have the one item over on Mercari, and then I'm going to give you a little update on my 3-day suspension or restriction, I guess you would say, over on eBay. This next item, I paid, the price tag on it says $3.98, so maybe I did pay that much for this. But y'all, I would not recommend buying this thing right here to resell. It is a stretch genie. It's one of those as seen on TV items, and apparently you use this to stretch your heels out. I don't know, but I paid $3.98 for it. I managed to get $20 for that thing, and I've still got to pay shipping. So if I paid $3.98 for it, we'll just say $4 to make it easy. There's $2.88 in fees on that, so that brings me up to $6.88. We might as well just say $7 just to make it easy. So we're at $7, and it is going to ship first class. So we'll just add another $4 to that. That brings us to $11. So that is going to leave me $9 in there. So that's not bad. I spent $4 and I'm getting $9 profit. I'll take it, especially on a pretty slow day. But I want to talk to y'all about what I was just talking about yesterday in the video. Was I got that 3-day restriction over on eBay. Well, I guess it didn't take effect until the next business day, because today I have had no more watchers on items than I had yesterday, and no one has purchased items, and today I also cannot list items. I can draft items and I can put them in my draft bank, which we're trying to build back up. And actually this 3-day restriction is kind of helping me, because we're going to be able to draft a whole bunch of stuff in that draft bank, so when we do get opened back up, we can go ahead and start piling them in there. So we're just going to take it one day at a time during this 3 days, I guess, and we're not going to make any sales over there. And that's something I'm going to tell you. If you're just going to sell on eBay, I guess that's okay, as long as it's not your only means of income. I mean, if we were to get restricted on eBay for a week, it's going to hurt our sales, obviously, but it's not going to be taking food out of our mouths, because we have 40-hour-a-week jobs already. This is just a side hustle to, just to make some extra money to pay some bills off and stuff. So I would tell y'all, don't put all your eggs in one basket, because if you slip and fall, they're all gonna dump out. So that's why we have Amazon, Mercari, and eBay all together. And I just said that I had quit Poshmark. I thought that through, slept on it, thought about it a little bit more today, and I decided that I'm not going to completely quit Poshmark. What I'm going to do is I'm only going to take my heavier items like winter jackets, sweatshirts, stuff like that are heavy and would be shipped priority shipping anyways, because everything over there on Poshmark is $7.67 priority to ship. Doesn't matter if it's a t-shirt or a hat or a sweatshirt or whatever. But, so I'm only going to list those heavy items or any items that are going to sell for like $25 or $30 or more. I'm only going to list high profit items. Now, if I get a shirt for $1 and I can sell it for $25, I'm going to put it on Poshmark. But I went through today and I don't know how many I delisted, probably a couple of hundred items over there. But I pulled all those down and then I opened my closet back up on Poshmark. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to keep it simple over there, and maybe that's going to help us still get a few more extra sales. But y'all, that's what's going on here today. There's only 4 things, but I'll take it since my eBay shut down for 3 days, right? All right, I'll be back probably tomorrow or the next day in here to ship some more stuff. See y'all then. All right, y'all, it is Friday. We are still, I guess, restricted over on eBay, but we have managed somehow, even though we were restricted, to sell 5 items over on eBay. And I've got one more that's going out on Mercari. No Amazon sales today. But I'm going to start with the Mercari item. I'm not sure what my wife paid for this thing. I think she probably paid like $3 or $4. But it is a 5 Nights at Freddy's costume that she bought. And it is Foxy. And of course it's got the mask, the hook, and whatever kind of hand that is. But that thing sold over on Mercari for $19. I think we had it listed for $21, and somebody sent an offer of like $16, so I countered at $19 and they took it. And this one right here, this is over to our eBay orders. I just picked this up at a church rummage sale where I picked up a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. I got, I forgot what it was. It was like 40 items for 20 bucks or something like that. It's this vintage Friends metronome. It's an electronic metronome, and on this one it has sound and a light on it that lights up. Pretty. I had never seen one of these before at a rummage sale, yard sale, or anything, but I kind of figured it was worth a little bit, so I looked it up while I was there, and it did not take long to sell that thing. And it sold for $15.99, and the buyer is paying the shipping on it. And if you count up all that stuff I got there, I got like 40 items, and I paid $20 for all that stuff. I've got like 50 cents in each item, so I got 50 cents in that, y'all. And that's funny. I didn't realize it, but this clock that sold also came from that same sale. And it is a West Clocks dial light clock. Just a little basic alarm clock. The model number, I will give y'all that, is 22190, it looks like. And like I said, 50 cents in that thing. And it sold for $13.99 with free shipping. And next up, this is something my daughter had. And so I have no idea what was paid for it originally. But it's just a set of like cat ears and like a little cat tail and an elastic band on it. And it sold for $7.99 with free shipping. And this one right here, this is a very timely one right here, y'all. We just sold 5 Lego sets to one person, and they were about this size right here, and they bought 5 of them and I sent those things out in a box. And it was kind of a long flat box. It wasn't like one of my 8x8x6 boxes or something where it kept it real compact. And apparently USPS dropped some heavy box on it or something, and they damaged every Lego box in there. And I got a message from that buyer today, and they were upset because because everything in there was crushed. Some people collect these Legos and they want great looking boxes. But anyways, I worked out a deal with them. They said they still wanted them, but they wanted like $20 off. Well, I was trying to keep the peace, so I gave them $30 off. I didn't want to get bad feedback or anything. I felt bad that USPS had damaged it, but I fought myself a little bit because they weren't the best package. And I even told my wife, I should have put those things in something a lot more compact that could withstand a little bit of beating. There was just too much surface area on that box. But anyways, this one right here, we paid $5 for it on clearance at Walmart, and it sold for $18.95 with free shipping. And I am going to put that in an 8x8x4 box with some bubble wrap on it, send it out, and hopefully it won't get messed up. Next up, another item that my daughter had. And I think the only reason these things were able to sell on eBay, because we are restricted, is because people were already watching these before the restriction happened. If you've ever had this happen to you on eBay before, comment below and tell me, if I'm restricted, how can people still buy from me? But I do know that all my listings must be hidden, because right now it shows I have one person that I can send an offer to. So that means nobody's able to see my stuff, and so I'm not going to be making any more sales until I'm off restriction. But this is a Vampirina. I don't know if y'all familiar with that cartoon, but a Vampirina pajama set that my daughter had, and it sold for $12.75 with free shipping. And that rounds out our week here. And we've had some pretty good sales this week, but then we had the mishap with eBay, and hopefully that'll be over maybe tomorrow, I think. But tomorrow is Saturday, y'all. I plan on doing a little bit of yard selling. Hopefully I'll find some stuff. We're getting pretty close to the end of yard sale season. There will still be some in the fall, but they're going to dwindle down a whole lot. So I won't be traveling as much to go find them. I'm going to look for very local stuff and probably stick to thrift stores in the upcoming month. But thank y'all for being here. I hope y'all enjoyed this little bit of footage this week, and I hope you saw something in there that maybe you had passed up at a thrift shop or something that you can turn around and sell on eBay. All right, y'all. Wish me luck tomorrow. Maybe I'll find some stuff at them yard sales. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.